Still not. But today, I was a little triggered. And I feel like I need to really unpack more why I feel like this break is so important. And I didn't do that in the last video because, you know, girl be worried about the signal. So I just tried to do a grant application and I was halfway through that grant application and the whole thing just deleted, which thus prompted the need for me to do this live video because I need to channel that and I'm out, you know, doing my little, I don't know if I'm gonna do a 5-mile walk today, but I'm definitely about to get my walk in. That's one of the things that I can really control right now. Girl getting older, you know, we don't know, you know, how that full mobility gonna look a few years from now. So while I can move it, I like to move it, I'm gonna move it. And that's one of the things that, you know, I have sovereignty over. Bodily autonomy, being able to get up and make that move when I need to. And so right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm out here moving, getting me some sunshine, walking. I tell myself, girl, because see, when I get down to this weight size that I want, they're going to be saying, oh, she must be on crack again. Oh, she must be doing drugs again. No, girl, I walked for that crack, girl. I could walk for my health, girl. I walked for that cocaine, girl. I walked for them tricks, sis. I walk for them drugs and them tricks, sis. I can walk for my holistic wellness. I can walk for my well-being. Yes, ma'am. I walked for other things. Why not walk for my holistic wellness and well-being? But anyway, this is the thing that I find really daunting about this work is that y'all have to excuse the hair. I'm in transition right now. I'm letting my hair breathe before I braid in my next little pieces. But I wanted to give my scalp a little second. Twist it down. Yeah, she twisted down. That girl look crazy though, shit. Oh, I should have left that girl down. But anyway, what I was saying, well, girl, I may as well unbraid the whole braid and look completely foolish in the front of the head, huh? But yeah, girl, trying to show my little girl, she is just, girl, she look at the split ends and all, huh, girl? Yeah, girl. Hold on, girl. I'm gonna have to braid this back down, girl, because this is working me now, girl. I feel like a chicken head now, girl. Hold on, girl. Y'all got me out here, girl. Wait, hold on. Let me get somewhere where I can set this down and fix this braid. Woo. Right here. I don't need no front. I don't need no drama when you call. I don't need no lights. Because I pick the price and right here. I pick a sign and live that bitch up. I don't need no fronts. I don't need no drama when you call. I don't need no. Now, what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So, this is a daunting thing for me. Is it feels like we live in a society. You know, I want to say thank you to the Trans Justice Fund, first of all. Because if it was not for the Trans Justice Fund, A lot of the work that I have been able to do over the past since 2015, a lot of the work that I have been able to do, the things that I've been able to accomplish in my ambassadorship, in my ministry, um, and becoming a published author, just a lot of the things that I've been able to accomplish that have not only impacted the queer community or the trans community, but have continued to help build up intersections between communities, like that work would not exist. But there's a lot of spaces, unfortunately, that are just not, it's like, y'all saying that y'all want to build up community, but I don't know, like, cause it's like for me, a blind person could see the intent behind the work that I do, you know? And if I was trying to get rich, I could have already been rich. Like if it was about a coin for me, you know, I'm not gonna say it's easy to get coins, because a lot of these girls who's sitting up on top of it now and they got all of the coins, that's because they're still in they still in that mind frame of not really understanding what it's gonna cost. Like they see what they getting out of it, but they haven't matured enough to understand how much the choices they have made to get where they are gonna cost them. It's the same way with Diddy and R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and what his name, Harvey Weinstein. When they was out there getting it, when they was out there doing what they was doing, they didn't know the price. They didn't know how in the long term it was gonna hurt people. Well, probably some of them probably did, but you don't really think about it while you in the midst of the choices. You just out there, you just getting it. You know what I'm saying? We when we out there getting it, you know, it's a name I want to say. We don't talk about her no more. But this was a trans woman who took pictures with President Obama, who had a big organization. You know what I'm saying? That was housing black girls, and she was the standard of which the girls was working towards being like her. And baby, she recently went to prison. So you just don't realize how this could pan out for you down the line, you know, from the choices you made, because you ain't getting it mode. You ain't really thinking about the consequences. And for me, as someone who has always been kind of like given the vision to kind of like see, you know, what this could possibly yield, what harvest this could possibly yield. See, that's I don't want to say the curse, but rather the responsibility of being a true visionary. Is that when you are a true visionary, you could see all the ways in which this could work out, all of the people that this could impact, all of the people that this could affect, and if it's going to have more positive impact than negative impact, and if you're going to be okay with the negative impact that it has on certain people. And because I've been given that responsibility of being able to see things from that way, it's influenced my decision making, or lack of decision making, if that's what you want to call it. So it just amazes me how, you know, a lot of people in the community, they get to a certain place and they see you out here doing this work and they have access to these resources and these pots of money, and they don't say, hey, let's pour into this. Let's help this out. And you know, maybe some of them feel like, oh, we give her $100,000, she might go and smoke it. She might go smoke some crack with it. Yeah, she might go and drink it up. Like she might go and get high with it. But that's the thing. Like I would believe that's what y'all thought if y'all wasn't around here giving money to people who is smoking crack with y'all money, who is snorting coke with your money, who is buying boys and buying trade. Like them the ones y'all get the money to. We gonna go ahead and keep it real. Like, baby, if there's one thing I got is integrity, and I might play with my money, but I don't play with other folks' money. And baby, if I did, I'm gonna do what I got to do to get it back, to make it up. I remember, tell you a story. Back in my days where we used to, like really be hard down sex workers, right? So I was the girl that used to hold the money for, a lot of the girls. Like, girls that go out, the girls, like my daughters, my nieces, they'll go out and make their coins. And, sometimes they'll run through the money being irresponsible. And so they'll give me the money to hold for them. And we had a little safe with a lock on that we would keep all of the money that we made in the house. And occasionally, something would come up where I would need to dip in them coins. But by the time they asked for them coins back, you better believe, by whatever means was available, that girl had replenished them coins. Because that girl have integrity. Because that girl have a word. If my cousin Kim come on this, she gonna know what I'm talking about, baby. The girls used to let me hold their coins. And baby, the girls used to let me hold them coins. And when the girls would let me hold them coins, baby, if I had dabbled into them coins, baby, like the bank be doing when you put your money in the bank, they be messing with your coins. They be dabbling with your coins. But they supposed to make sure that you have your coins back by the time you need them. I remember at Papa Joe's, we were saving money. All the girls who worked there, And we had raised about, I want to say $400 or $500, and we had raised it maybe in about 2 weeks. And the crazy part is, I think it might have been my idea or my mama idea to come up with saving money. And I know that I probably would have been more responsible, and we probably decided to give them somebody else. And I'm not going to say that girl name because I'm being messy, even though this was 20 years ago, girl, let it go, girl. But they gave the money to somebody else, girl. And when I tell you Miss Baby had used the money to pay her rent and bought us a little speaker, girl, and nobody said nothing because it was her. But we never tried to organize and raise money again after that. Because it was, the girls was just the girls that y'all wanted to hold the treasurer just wasn't trustworthy. And that's unfortunate, that in our community, we don't trust the ones that we should trust because they're not popular enough. They're not that girl. You're not that girl, so we don't trust you because you're not that girl. But then y'all give the coins and y'all trust the girls who's that girl. And then that girl shit on you. That girl wear you out. And now you got a funny feeling about all the girls. So now you're using this to judge all the girls. And this is what I notice in the community. When it comes to the trans attracted men as well as the trans girls, we choose the girl that's popular. We choose the girl that is aesthetically beautiful. We choose the girl that's pretty to look at and know how to say things that mass them like, and the girl's narrative that aligns with colonization and white supremacy and black skin. We choose that girl. We'll We'll make that girl our champion. And then when that girl show you who she is, y'all want to be mad at the whole community and say all the community is alike. When that girl want her coin for everything. When that girl not showing up unless she getting paid. When that girl feel like she deserves top dollar to keep up her illusion. When that girl is making all these demands. And when that girl want this and that and this and that. But you made that girl your champion. You wanted that girl to represent you. You wanted that girl to be the face on the moniker. You felt like that girl would be the girl that would be able to go out into whiteness, that would be able to go out into the plantation and best represent our people. And when you found out that that girl was really pretending to represent all of you, but more so representing herself and using your organization, your community, using you as a tool to launch her into getting into that space with more access and more resources so she could shake the dust from her heels, depart from that city and pretend she never knew you. Yeah, you want to feel away. You want to be upset about the whole community. But again, you have to inspect your own personal biases. Because I posted a post the other day that said if white people were to give up white privilege today or tomorrow, if white people was to say, or Caucasian people was to say, you know what, fuck this, I'm done with white supremacy. I don't want no white privilege. I'm good on that. Do you know that everybody that has been navigating this world, trying to be in proximity to that whiteness, to that Caucasoid hood, to that Caucasity, is going to be trying to step up and say, hey, I'm familiar. I'm a safe space. You know, you're already used to certain type of people running things, certain type of people, you know, a certain type of communication, a certain type of dialogue. This is a familiar aesthetic. This is a familiar, you know, I'm familiar with this. So it's gonna take 40 years for us to process out all of the stuff that we've internalized. We still gonna be making champions out of the wrong people. You know? And this for trans attractive men. You know, they'll get online. Daniel, I'm about to call you out. Like Daniel always posting pictures of trans girls asking him for money. And I'm like, you've been dealing with the girls too long not to know, not to have discernment on which girl finna ask you for some money. Which girl is after her coin? Which girl after her check? Like, you could look at a girl aesthetically. You could look at how she carry herself and how she show up, and you could tell if this girl is gonna be high maintenance, if this girl is materialistic, if this girl is finna need a coin up at you. You could look at a girl and tell how she moving. You could study a girl. And you finna tell me you've been dealing with the girls almost 20 years and you still don't know when a girl want her coin? You still don't know when a girl is gonna be like, hey, can I get a cash app? Can I get a donation? You still don't know that? And with these organizations, it's the same thing with community. When y'all champion these girls or y'all pick these girls, you mean to tell me you can't look at this girl aesthetically and say what this girl motive is? What this girl agenda is? You ain't know? You finna pretend you ain't know? So it's for me choosing the choices we make, then want to sit back and complain when you chose to ignore the people that you've seen Oh, is it dead? Look at the baby snake. Wait, hold on. I wonder if it's dead. Is it dead? I feel like I should bury it. I feel like I should bury it. It's a baby snake. I think it's dead. I should bury it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and bury it. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live. I wonder if it's like a rattlesnake or something. Boy, I tell you, my manifestations been hitting hard lately. Woo-wee! I've been manifesting this moment, and I ain't gonna lie. A girl kind of nervous. I think it's dead, though. But I can't just leave it on the side of the road. I gotta bury it. Okay, let me down but down that I say cool. It keeps spinning and turning. Ian Gani Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God goddess, and if I am, you know you are. I love y'all.